Hi guys, this is gonna be a pretty chill video. It's gonna be building on camera. It's gonna be, I guess, a tutorial. I don't know if you call it a tutorial, but I'll be building a really basic house for you guys. Just so I mean, if your houses, if they look like this, and hey sheep, I do still see these on servers. Funny enough, then this video might help you. If your houses don't really look like this and you're pretty good at building, then I hope you still watch and I hope you enjoy the video. But anyway, let's see. I don't really have a plan on how to start. But this is basically going to be a starter house. But then again, the materials I'm using are not really like starter house materials. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build it with these materials that I've chosen, and then I'll probably show you guys some examples of what the house would look like with different materials and with some really basic materials. So again, this is a starter house. So all you're pretty much gonna be able to fit in here are like a chest. I think you're also gonna need, I guess, like a bed. Where are the beds anyway? Oh, okay. And then you're also gonna need, I guess, a furnace. And yeah, and I guess like crafting tables and things like that. But you're not gonna be able to fit like enchanting tables and like brewing, what did I say? Like brewing stuff. But yeah, so it's gonna be basically, it's gonna be very small. But again, I guess I'll talk about like scaling, because like if you want, you can make it bigger. But I'm gonna be making like the smallest version of it. So anyway, let me take you through the materials that I'm gonna be using here. Basically, what I like to do is I like to choose four blocks, and what you usually want to do is you want to choose 3 blocks that are like very similar in color, or that they go, they go nicely together, so these guys. And then you want to have one that's very contrasting, and that's just a good rule of thumb that I like to use when I'm building. So yeah, so you see these blocks, they go nicely together. And then you have this very dark one that should contrast very nicely. And yeah, so let's get started. I'm also going to be doing not just this is going to be like a traditional house, and then I'm also going to be doing a modern house, and I'm also going to be doing maybe like a medieval house. So let's see. I'm going to be doing a lot of counting here, but that might be a good thing. So let's just start laying down the foundation here. That's obviously the first thing you want to do. And I'm trying to eyeball it right now so that I'm not counting on camera, but it will happen. Just so I don't like completely mess up. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna lay down like a basic shape here, and I'll talk about what you can do with this house. So okay, so here it is. I hope you can see it. It's basically 5. Like all the sides here are 5 blocks wide. And what you can do is, if that's too small for you, you can go 7, or then you can go 9. Again, you can. This is really easy to scale, this build here. Like over here, you can make it bigger. You can make it into maybe a garage if you want. But for this case, it's just a starter home, a basic house that you're going to want to like just keep like use for storage, sleeping, your furnaces, things like that. But again, if you want to use it for like your enchanting and things like that, you are gonna have to make it bigger. But like I said, that shouldn't be difficult. Let me just lay down the foundation then. Here really quickly. And so, I mean you have a fair amount of space. Let's see, actually. Let's grab some of these things. So I mean, yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing anything with the interior. That's something you guys can do. Let's see. You can put a furnace, I don't know, here maybe. I don't know, but that's not really the purpose of this video. We're going to focus on the exterior, and you guys can do whatever you want with the interior. Then again, you can do whatever you want with the exterior. It's going to be your build. So next thing I want to do is I want to lay down, or I guess put up the frame, and I'm going to go up here. It's going to be 1, 2, and I'm going to go up 3, okay. So let me just put this down. Or up, however you want to say it. And okay. I am going to be quiet for a lot of this because it's kind of a little bit of thinking. I'm kind of doing this, just building it as I go. Sort of like a, you know, I have a picture in my head, and I've built these kinds of things like just so many times that I can pretty much autopilot this. But yeah, these materials aren't like, you know, like starter materials, but I'll show you guys some different materials that you can use, and I'll show you a version of it with like, you know, the materials that you would get at the start, like, you know, the woods and the stones. And I am using, I guess, you know, cobble. This dark wood, I mean, you might spawn in the dark forest. You never know. Clay's easy to get. So you could start off with this house. Okay, so now I'm just laying down the, like, just following what I did at the bottom here and just putting it on the top. So you can see it's really easy, and you don't have to follow this this foundation either, this shape. Hopefully it just gives you an idea of like of a foundation that gives you a nice shape. Okay. And actually I decided here, let's make a second floor here, actually. Let's make it just a little bit more interesting. And that should be high enough. Oh, I guess not. I guess that's what I get for not counting. But yeah, let's do like a little, make the entrance like a little bit nicer here, so you come in and you see like 2 floors. But okay, I think it's good for the frame. And so that's what you want to have. You want to have just a nice frame and a nice idea of what your house is gonna look like. And I think I'm pretty happy with that. Again, you want to work with odd numbers. Don't use even numbers. This white stained glass is just the glass I like to use. Again, probably not the glass you're gonna start off with, but it's just the glass I like to use. Alright, so now I'm gonna lay down some walls here. And it's I really like this color, even though it's kind of pinkish. I guess it's like a salmon color or something. I still kind of wish we had the stained clay colors in, like, you know, regular colors. So I would have like a white and a black, and not like 3 different browns, a bunch of purples, and a bunch of pinks. But I guess if you want to do like flesh color stuff, I guess it's good for that. But I would still like some more colors. Like a nice, like, I guess if you guys have if anybody plays like Feed the Beast or Attack of the B Team, you know, there's those marble blocks and those concrete blocks. I love those, and I wish I could use them here. I really, really do. I mean, you could argue you have quartz, but quartz is not. It's not the same thing. No, not at all. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do the roof, which is I think what most people have trouble with. And what I like to do, once I have like a foundation, I do like sort of a mock-up of the roof like this with, you know, just use stone. So wherever you want the peaks to be, just go ahead and do this. And so there you can see, you know, you get an idea of what your roof is gonna look like, and you can decide there, yeah, that's where I want the, you know, the peaks to be, and then just fill it in, so you get an even better idea before you start laying down the stairs. And I know in survival that's always so tedious, like putting the stairs around the roof. So let me just finish up here. Hopefully I have some nice music playing in the background for you guys, so you're not totally bored when I'm completely quiet. Alright, so there we go. So now we have a very good idea of what the roof is gonna look like. And yeah, so I'm very happy with that. And so yeah, so the house is it's taking shape. Again, very, 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 very simple design. This is very basic. So, you know, your houses are no longer like these square things. Now at least, you know, there's some shape to them. And so now that you have the shape, you can start adding the details. Just need the door. And like I said, I'll do this with people want to see like a modern home. I'll do one of those too, like a very simple one. And I'll also probably do like some medieval stuff, maybe some other stuff. Actually, I want to see what it looks like with that texture pack actually. Okay. So guys, yeah, let me change this. Sorry about that. I didn't even realize that it got nighttime. What I'll probably do is I'll change, or I'll lighten up the video in like post-process whenever it's like really dark. I didn't even realize I was just talking and yeah, I didn't realize it got dark. Just I don't know. Sorry about that. So anyway, let me just put this glass around here. This I used to use a lot of texture packs. I remember I would download so many, and I would always like compare, and I would mix and match them, and I always loved playing around with the texture packs. But that was a long time ago, and basically I stopped using them because with texture packs, I don't know, and someone who uses a lot of them can you know, tell me if if it's the same thing for them, where, you know, certain blocks look in certain texture packs, like cobble and clay look nice together, and then in a different texture pack maybe they don't look good together. And so what would happen is I would go through my my world, and things would look really awesome and other things would look terrible, and then I would change the texture pack, and then it would be the opposite, where this thing looks really nice now and then this other thing looks terrible. And I basically got tired of that and decided, well, you know what, let's just make everything look nice with, vanilla, and then we'll never have to worry about it again. And so that's basically how I've stopped using texture packs. And oh, hold on, sorry. Downfall. Yes, but I've recently found this texture pack. It's called Redcraft, and it's basically the default texture pack, but in HD, and I really like that. And I mean, if you like to use texture packs, that's cool, but I think it's just so easy to make everything look nice with you know, those realistic texture packs, and you know, it's a little bit cheaty, but well, I mean damn, I don't want to make people mad, but I mean, it's a sandbox game, you know, play how you want, make things however you want. You know, whatever. Because I've seen some amazing builds with texture packs, and I used to think I was pretty good with the texture packs. But with the vanilla, I thought it was a nice challenge, you know, to try to make things look nice with the vanilla texture pack. But at the same time, here I am like using an HD. But I'll switch back so you guys can see what it looks like in vanilla, because I think most people still use vanilla, right? I don't know. I do. So let me just finish up the roof. And you can see I'm using the stairs here. When I said before, like you choose like 4 different blocks. That also includes the sub blocks, or whatever you call them, like the stairs and the slabs. So usually you want to choose, you know, one of the blocks you choose, you want it to be a wood, so you have, you know, those options. You have the slabs and the stairs. So yeah, so 3 blocks, and then one of them, yeah, you want it to be a wood. So I'm just basically framing it right here. And yeah, I'll show you different versions, because I know with this one, like the cobble, yeah, it's a bit busy, isn't it? Okay. Hopefully I have some nice music playing for you guys while I build here during like the quiet times. Just trying to. Sometimes I have to focus and think about once I finish this, what do I need to do next? So let me finish this, and I think. Alright, so there you go. Now you have a pretty good idea of what you want, what the roof is gonna look like. So in here, it's gonna be just a couple of options, and I think I'll show you guys like a couple of different versions that I like to use. So I'll just use this one for now, and then afterwards I'll do a couple of different ones. And yeah, again, they're gonna be very, very basic, just so you know, so you can do them in survival. And that's just, you know, it's really nice. It just frames it, and like the house is really taking shape now. And actually this texture pack is hurting my eyes. Okay, so there we go. And see, it still looks pretty nice in vanilla. And it would look nicer or worse depending on what texture pack you use. So that's just a big reason why I don't like to use them. But again, if you like to use them, that's very cool. And there's some beautiful, beautiful texture packs. I remember Inspiration, one of my favorites. John Smith is an amazing one. Like, these guys are just such artists. I do sometimes wish, wait. Okay, well, I guess that's a different way right there that I just did. Let's do it. I'm doing it this way here though. But I do wish sometimes that Mojang would change some of the textures. Like, I was happy when they changed the cobble. I was happy when they changed the gravel and the lapis. Like, whenever they change the textures, I've been very happy with it. And I wish they would do some more changes. Like sandstone. I really, really wish they would change it. But anyway, I'm just gonna add some light here. Again, not like if it's a starter house, you're not gonna have this the glowstone, so you'll probably use I guess like just torches. But again, I'll give you guys like a really basic like version of it, like a true starter home. I'm just putting just some details. Some things you can do, I guess. And this will just give some nice light to the outside. And that one's done, okay. And so, I mean, that's it. There you go. So I hope you guys do like that. Maybe you can work on the outside a little. Just grab some leaves and maybe some flowers. What else can we do? I'm not gonna do like a bunch of landscape stuff and all that. Actually, one of the I hate doing interiors, and I hate doing landscapes. I really do. I just like making the outsides, you know, of the house. So I mean, I'm not gonna do an interior for this house. Again, it's just basic. It's just to fit your chest and things like that. And if you do want to make it like an actual house with a garage and, you know, furniture and things inside, then what you're gonna have to do is just make it same thing, but you know, increase it in size, but by like maybe 2 or maybe 4 blocks. So just put some flowers. Oh, I hate these red flowers. And ugh. So put some flowers, maybe some of these around here. And there, why not? Actually, it looks nice with the clay. And then I guess let's put a tree down too. Let's see. Let's make one of the big trees. And we just put it like right here. Sorry, also my voice tends to trail off. That's just how I talk. I start talking and then I start mumbling and start trailing off, and then my voice gets softer and softer, and yeah, sorry about that. Things I try to be conscious of. Alright, so there we go. It's a decent looking tree. Let's put some grass around here. Not the best looking tree. It does the job. Anyway, I'm not gonna make this video any longer than it needs to be. Let's put this down. So I'm gonna make a couple of different versions, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so yeah, I'll be back. Let's not. Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so I made a couple of different versions, I would say. So you see here's a different version of the roof, and it's really easy to do. Basically, you know, you have this, and then you place in here with whatever your wall material is, and then you just put the glowstone around, and then you just put the stairs here, and then cobble there. And then there you go. So that just gives you you know, just a different look, if you prefer that. Again, just very, very basic designs for your starter house. And like, speaking of starter house, I guess this one would be like the true starter house. You see, I've used materials that you would find, you know, at the beginning of your survival playing. You have, you know, I've used the regular glass and the woods and cobble. So yeah, so this one right here. Oh, I forgot I forgot to fill some things in. Let's not look over there. Otherwise my OCD is gonna make me want to fix that right away. And I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. I know you know, excuse me for my rambling and and again, what I'm doing right now, again, damn it. But I hope you're able to, like I showed enough. I wasn't really counting how big everything should be. I mean, we can do that now. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a number I used here, and then 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you want to make this like, you know, bigger, you want to do 7 here, 7. Again, you can do 3 here or 5, but you want to stick with odd numbers. So again, this should be easy to scale if you want to go much bigger. But I don't think you want to go smaller, that's for sure. Because again, there's not much room in these houses. So let's move over here to some different versions. This one's, I guess it would be a little bit more expensive because you're using the quartz. But again, just to give you guys some ideas of, you know, all you have to do is choose 4 colors, 4 blocks, and then, you know, go to town, build away, and it's really, really easy. And I hope your houses don't look like squares anymore. I hope I did a good job on this. You guys let me know what I need to do, because I'm gonna be doing some more like a very basic like modern house tutorial, and again a very basic medieval house tutorial, and then maybe some other things. But it's a series that I want to keep going, and I am a noob, and it's getting dark, so I'm just gonna see again. I'm making the video longer than it needs to be, and I'm rambling and trailing off. Don't mind this. This is just a house that didn't work. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Let's watch the sunset together. Oh, I'm not wearing. Damn it! I'm wearing my boots. There we go. So yeah, guys, have a great day, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video, right? Bye, guys. Bye.